was your age.
I bet you've heard that a million times too, huh? Annoying, right? Well, with me, every time an adult pronounces those words, it's crazy. I get sent back to when they were 10 years old. And in order to get back to the present, I have to help them. Because it wasn't always easy for them either to be my age. Mars to ground control. Mars to ground control. Living conditions are very difficult. Very high outdoor temperatures. Low oxygen levels. What should I do? This is ground control. According to the Hostile Environmental Survival Guide, you need to build a safe base camp. Roger. Initiating base camp construction. Phase 2, identify predators. Okay, let's take a peek through the space base window. Hostile presence detected. I repeat, hostile presence detected. Mars to control. I think we're dealing with an alien. Ah! Mom? Do you want to play with me? I'm moving on to the exploration phase.
You really need to move to the study phase, starting with the Sir Scully Mildew poem that you have to recite tomorrow.
But poetry is pointless. When I grow up, I want to become an astronaut, explore deep space and the planets. All I need to learn is in this book.
Poetry is also a form of exploration, but inner exploration.
Huh?
You who can climb solitary to the sky without scaling the summits. And to the veils of the earth.
Sorry to cut you off, Mom, but I have a mission to accomplish.
Oh, come on, Paul. No one's asking for the moon. When I was your age, I loved poetry.
Oh, no, not the 80s.
3 drops of creamless extract and with peasy powder.
Planning to poison someone?
Paul, you scared me. It's a cure for stage fright. I have a meeting tomorrow with Professor Cosine, the greatest scientist in the city. If I'm trembling or sweating, just imagine what a bad impression I'll make.
Primrose, if you drink this stuff, it's your breath that's going to make a bad impression.
Hold on, it's not finished yet. It's missing the final ingredient, Imaginatrius pedalius. That's the scientific name of a special flower with anti-anxiety powers.
Aha, a special flower? That's it. I know why I'm here. Help my mother find that flower.
You can come with me if you want. I'll just go pick it in my mother's greenhouse.
Imaginatrius pedalius? Come on, Primrose, that's a wildflower. You can only find it in the forest.
In the forest? You mean that big place filled with trees, strange insects, and wild animals?
No, I mean the nest of greenery where flora and fauna live in perfect harmony.
Yeah, but no test tubes whatsoever. I'm a lab scientist.
And I'm an outdoor adventurer. Exploring hostile territory is my specialty.
That's perfect. You can go find the flower for me while I wait here patiently.
Solo expeditions don't scare me.
Come on, Primrose. You can't stay locked in your lab forever. Go accompany Paul. A walk in the forest will be good for you.
Paul, wait for me!
You'd go faster if you didn't have your big bag of completely useless stuff. Chapter 1, an exploration means coming face to face with the unknown.
The unknown? That's exactly the problem. It could be a poisonous spider, an infected insect, a carnivorous plant. What was that?
It was just a gust of wind.
Or a voracious predator. I'll feel better with my heat-detecting glasses.
Huh?
Shall we?
Wow, excellent invention. You see the heat, but you don't see where you're walking.
We'll talk about it later when my inventions save our lives.
Come and help me establish our base camp.
Why do you want to establish a base camp? We'll be home in an hour.
Oh. Chapter 2. On an expedition, you know when you leave, but you never know when you will return. Initiating base camp construction. Huh? What's wrong with your tent? Is it broken?
No. You don't throw it to set it up. You have to put it together. You didn't know that, great explorer?
Oh boy, they didn't have tents in the 80s. They had brain teasers. So, what do you think?
Not bad, but that's not exactly how it looks in the instructions.
What counts as efficiency, not looks? Okay, after analyzing the environment, I've decided that we can forego camping. Let's go. We'll pack up the tent and then fulfill our mission to find a
Imaginatrius pedalius.
Yeah, that's it. A magic nature big thingius.
I think we've already been through here. Unless, or else... Ugh! When will they invent electronic maps using satellite geolocalization?
Oh, she means GPS. Don't worry, that'll happen soon enough. In the meantime, you can trust the sun. In this season and time of day, it always indicates the south. You see, nature is your friend.
Ow! Thanks, nature, my friend.
That's not nature. We're being attacked by a hostile creature. What do you hope to do with that thing? Make some chocolate mousse?
With my multi-swatter, your hostile creature had better watch out.
Ready? 1, 2, 3!
Who's this goofball?
An explorer! Hello, I'm an explorer too. We can exchange survival techniques. My name's Paul.
And I'm Robert, but my friends call me Bob.
Your friends? What friends?
The squirrels, the rabbits, but not the owls. I don't trust them with their big eyes. And by the way, I'm sorry about the pine cones, but I thought you were one of them.
Are you sure he's an explorer? He seems a little wacko.
You're just saying that because you don't have my explorer instinct. I can guarantee you that he's awesome, and he must know the forest like the back of his hand, if you know what I mean.
Bob, maybe you can help us. We're looking for a flower, Imaginatrius pedalius.
Never heard of it. Oh, what kind of gadget is that?
That's nothing, just my multi-swatter, the ultimate weapon against mosquitoes.
Against mosquitoes? Hold on, I know where to find your flower. Follow me, it's this way.
What did I tell you?
At first, I attached fly swatters to a potato masher, but it wasn't particularly effective.
So, what exactly do you eat? Plants? Berries? What about insects? I read in my book that they're high in protein.
Did I ever tell you how I got the idea for my automatic nose picker? I can even show you. It's in my backpack.
Do you have other inventions with you?
Of course, I took all of them, just in case.
Hey, that's it, we're here. Your flower is just over there at the foot of that there tree.
Already? That's fantastic. Thanks, Bob.
There, now that we have your magnatricious banania, I can go back home.
Except that this isn't Imaginatrius pedalius. It doesn't have the right shape, or the right color, or the right anything at all.
Bob, I think there's been a mistake.
Life, here I come.
My backpack!
Oh, darn it, we lost the explorer.
And this time we're really lost.
Of course, we're in the clearing with the big boulder. There's a ropes course here back in the present.
We're already in the present?
Yeah, but this is the present of the past. I was talking about the present of the future. You see? I don't think she does see.
Look! Imaginatrius pedalius! With this, I'll be able to finish my cure and I'll never be afraid again in my life. What's that noise? There! A big hairy animal! Paul, do something!
It's just a wild boar. Don't worry, I know how to handle wild animals. Easy now, boy. That's a cute little boar.
He looks really angry.
There's nothing to fear. They always do that when they charge!
He looks determined to eat us alive.
And of course, there's not a chapter for how to escape a starving boar when you're trapped in a tree.
I thought there was everything in your super survival guide.
It's all my mother's fault, her and her poetry. You who can climb solitary to the sky without scaling the summits and to the veils of the earth, descend and glide through the air, blah, blah, blah.
Like you, my soul rises and suddenly skims over the ground and follows on the wings of dream the lovely meanders of your flight. I know that poem too, but it's not going to help us.
Like you, my soul rises. It follows the meanders of your flight. Of course! That's how we'll escape!
By reciting poems?
No, we're gonna climb like a bird and fly over the boar, but like in a ropes course.
I'm not very excited about your ropes thingy.
your turn.
I'd be more at ease with a safety line and a helmet.
Don't worry, they'll come along soon. They'll even be mandatory for a ropes course. But we don't have a choice right now. Come on. I think we're good. The board didn't notice anything. The coast is clear.
I did it! I faced the unknown and I wasn't even scared. Or maybe just a little bit.
If you don't mind, we'll celebrate that at home. Wow, what an adventure. And now you have to finish your anti-stage fright cure. Where are the Maginatrius pedalius pedals? Oh, I managed to say it.
It's not necessary. Thanks to you, I understood that I don't need a gadget or a cure to face the unknown. I just need self-confidence and a good survival guide.
Are you kidding? It failed me right when I needed it the most. Poetry is what saved us. I thought it was pointless, but now I know that all subjects are useful. You were right, Mom. Poetry can be very useful.
Absolutely. Once it even allowed me to escape from a wolf.
Don't you mean a wild boar?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It was a wild boar. How did you know that?
Poetic intuition.
Yeah, but I'm not sure poetry can help me fold this tent.